Hi, I'm Amy Mara, and you're watching Teamfinity. Do 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 do. Disney vibes. You know, on Disney when it was really awkward when the people were like doing that intro thing. Yeah, I thought I'd bring some of that awkward pizzazz, you know? I'm super excited to be teaming up with Teamfinity on their upcoming movie After We Fell, which releases September 3rd. So guys, book your tickets, grab some friends, go have an awesome movie experience watching an awesome movie and make some memories, you know? Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the books and the movies, and yeah, I thought I'd talk a little bit about how the movies compare to the books. So I don't know if you're like me and you read the books before you watched the movies or read the books after you watched the movies, but something that was like a big difference for me is that okay, so I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but Hardin in the books got on my nerves so much. Like he was controlling and he was like mean and like honestly I was just like, don't tell Tessa who she can or can't be friends with. Don't tell her what to do. Don't be mean to her. Don't like throw things in her face. I was just like, honestly, this is not healthy, this relationship. I was just like, okay, this is how I felt, but I wanted in the books, I wanted her to be with Trevor. I was just like, you know what, he seems, you know, he just seems like he's got it more together, which he probably does. Um, but in the movies, I love how they softened Hardin, you know? Like, yeah, he still had his issues and things like that, but it wasn't in a way that you didn't want him for Tessa because, you know, he has his controlling moments, but it wasn't like the whole time like, no, Tessa, you can't do this, no, 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 no. It was more like, you know, he has his problems, but it wasn't in a way that it's so destructive for Tessa's life as well, you know? And I really loved that in the movies. I thought it was really nice to see, and I really rooted for them, and I'm still rooting for them, you know? Um, so yeah, I loved that. And I think another thing I love, okay, guys, the bet in the first movie, and book. Okay, I'm so happy. So that in the book, okay, first I'll say the movie. In the movie, it was the bet was to get Tessa to fall in love with him, but in the book, it was a bet to get Tessa's virginity, and Hardin actually like showed people proof and stuff. I don't want to go into that because it just makes me so mad. When I read that, I literally screamed at my book. I was like, "Grr!" Just got so mad. So I was really happy that they changed that in the movie because I was not prepared to shout at my laptop, you know. I also didn't want to shout at Hero. I was just like, Hero, if you watch this. Um no, so I just, yeah, so I like that they changed that. I mean, not that a bet to have someone fall in love with you is a small thing. I mean, that's also terrible, but just for me, the virginity thing and showing proof, I was just like, oh my goodness. So I'm glad they changed that. I thought that was a good thing. Um, yeah, I like the vibe in the movies. You know, I also thought that Catherine brought this kind of this confidence to Tessa that wasn't necessarily always there in the books. I really liked seeing that, and I loved seeing how the whole cast brought the characters to life. I just thought everyone did such an amazing job. I really like, I don't know, they were amazing. You just like see them and you're like, yeah, this is the afterworld, you know? The afterworld. The after space world. um no, so they did an amazing job. And I also, what I liked, so far all the movies have been directed by different directors, and I just thought, so the first movie, you know, the books, there's like a lot of, you know, that stuff. And then in the first movie it was like very tame. Like personally I thought it was tame compared to the books. And then not that that was a bad thing, it's just not what you expected after you read the books, you know. And then But they did very much focus on, you know, the love story kind of aspect of it more, which, you know, was good. Like, you really want to start rooting for them and stuff like that and really get connected to their love story. And then in the second one, different director, it was definitely more, you know, I don't necessarily want to say it was more sexy and stuff like that. So, difference there. So I'm super excited to see what Castile Landon does. Like, honestly, I'm I don't know what to expect per se. Like, so I'm thinking there's like I don't want to do any spoilers for anyone who hasn't read the books. I don't want to, you know, say anything, but I'm excited. There in every movie there's like, you know, the there's like a twist or it's like something like extreme happening. So I'm excited to see how Castile Landon like weaves that into the movie. And yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with Tessa and Hardin. Um yeah, I hope everything goes well for them. Honestly, they deserve a break. They've had such a hard time and they need like a they need to go on a retreat where none of these like Molly or Steph or Zed can bother, or Tessa's mother or any of that crap. They just need to be alone. They need to be protected. I don't think that's gonna happen in the movie, but you know, you can hope. So yeah, I'm really excited to see Castile Landon's take on it, and yeah, honestly, I am as soon as it comes out, I have to watch it, guys. Like, the suspense is real, the excitement is palpable. I'm just, yeah, honestly. So, I would say that my favorite thing about the movies is Catherine Langford. She's amazing, honestly. She's great. No, but I like how I think they really did take the most important things from the book and put it in the movie. Obviously, you can't have everything in there, which is sad. Like they could have made like a they could have done this Hobbit style and had like a 3 hour long movie. I would have watched it. I would have gladly sat there and watched all the drama unfold. But I guess yeah, that didn't happen. So I'll have to do with the 1 hour 40 minutes that are given to me. But yeah, I just thought I like how the movies were able to condense the books and the focus on not necessarily, you know, the unhealthy relationship, how they changed that a little bit, and it's more something you can root for and something you want to root for. Like, bad boys are good and all, but you know, I feel like we always see bad boys in books and we're like, we want a bad boy. Like, be your own bad boy. And when I say that, I don't mean I don't mean like be part of toxic behavior or anything. I just mean, you know, spice up your own life. Find someone who's good for you. And I feel like Arden in the movies is good for Tessa. I feel like he really, and in the books, something that I did like is he really let her find herself. You know, before she was very much her identity was tied to her mom and her boyfriend from high school and stuff like that. And I feel like Hardin, something that he does in both the books and the movies is he really lets her find herself instead of, you know, doing what she thought it was expected of her, which I love. So thank you, Hardin. So watch After We Fall. Watch all the movies, read all the books. The series is amazing and addictive, and it gives your brain like a nice vacation, you know? It's not something where it makes you super antsy or anything. It's just, honestly, I would, there should be a new genre, brain vacation. This definitely falls under brain vacation, you know? Just enjoy.